Welcome back to day 6 part 2. This is the final video of us riding in Vietnam, and the tire pressure phantom has struck, and while he was pumping up my tires, my helmet fell off and it's making a bit of a banging noise. I think the camera's tapping against it, so I'm going to stop here and hand you over to Tony as he follows Fu up this fantastic piece of new concrete path, road, whatever you want to call it, because this was a lot of fun.
That's better. So helmet had obviously fallen off the bike, which will be on camera, and it just unclipped one of the helmet locator pins, and the camera was tapping, so that's all good. New road.
We're riding back with Tony, and he's in behind Fu, and you can see the rest of us following up behind there. Lots of footage from Tony in this video. He's finally turned his camera on while people were in front of him, but we're back to me at the moment behind Sam, and I just forgot to talk on this bit, so I'm having to narrate over it. I was having a bit too much fun, so we just duck out around Sam there and line up the others in front and chase those guys up to pass them. And I think we're coming up behind Alun here. Yep, that's Alun, and he's winding away up there. Geez, this is really new, this road. It's only just been in. Heavy rains, obviously, because some of it's been washed out already underneath it, which you might catch a glimpse of, you might not. But it was all good for us. And I think I'm going to make a move on Alun shortly. It's coming up. There's the option there, and duck past him, and up behind Simon and Nikki, and we haven't seen too much of Simon in front,
so really steep.
So I think Simon had his best day on this last day, although he was riding with a broken thumb, which he found out about later. But he had a good day and stayed upright on the bike, which, as you're fully aware, Hugh hasn't. In the previous video, he had a bit of a nightmare on the first part of the day. But up and around Simon and chasing down Nikki, who has got Nims in front of him. And tentative foot down around the corner and pulls over. Thank you.
Alright, back to behind Nims. What's he doing with his foot down? So behind Nims, he doesn't like me talking while I'm behind him because it breaks his concentration. It's all good. Nice steep road up here. So we've got Nims in front, then we've got Adam and Mitch, and Mitch giving a little bit of distance to Stu, and in front of Stu is Stacey, and then Tony. So up into some houses, so he's this part of the road, well, maybe it's new too, it's just...
So we're up to first cornerman up the hill, and that would be Tony, and he's getting us going round, so we'll switch to his view. There's Nikki, Simon, Alun and Sam, and then Hugh will be coming up, but I don't think we're going to wait to see that.
Lots of wood up here, lots of piles of wood. God knows why. Maybe it's cold, maybe they burn it. Who knows? Hi! Yes, definitely back into the clouds. So we're just heading to lunch. Rock! Watch out for the rock!
So we're riding back with Tony, and he's in behind myself. And then if you read the little blurb in the video, this is where Nims is saying he's watching Mitch and Adam play around with one another. And from our point of view, it was okay. We were trucking along, but it was a little slow, I'll say it. Yes, slow. And just waving out to the kids there. There's a bit of a split view. It's my view at the top and Tony's at the bottom. And I'm just tentative to go around them there, but I didn't. I sense Tony is getting frustrated. And there he is in the rear view. So you've got his view of me and then my view of him. And yep, I sense that Tony is a little frustrated with the speed here, and
fucker.
And he goes past, which is his indicator to say, come on Nick, let's bloody hurry up. This is a little annoying.
Something needs to be done, doesn't it, Tony?
And I go, sure Tony, let's do it. And that's when we just formed a pincer movement around the rest of them. And we took control and went and caught up with food. Not too sure what Tony was saying there, but
well, he doesn't have the suspension we do. Ah, yeah. Now remember what I said about Tony. Don't follow Tony's lines, because he takes some weird and wonderful lines. He can't see as much as the rest of us.
Oh, this looks like trouble. Thru's going to send us on ahead. You know what that means.
You right?
I think Thru was fixing a throttle cable there, but anyway.
I didn't hear the instructions, Tony, so I'll wait.
So we're riding with Tony, and I'm just waiting for him to come past me so I know where we're going. There we go. Come past, Tony. Come past.
Oh, yeah.
And we're off.
So Tony got given the instructions on where to go, or where to stop, so to speak. So I just let him come through. Overspeed. Oh. Oh. Right. How much further?
Join me at a T.
At T?
Tar road.
Okay, cool. Ah, right. Hey! So we're going to the T where we meet the tar road. Oop, oop, oop. Hi! Hey! So we'll be heading back to school, I think. Want to take out Amy.
And Tony runs it a little bit wide there. So we've been riding with Tony, and I've just had my narration from my helmet soundtrack running in front, synced up. And here we are.
Back on the concrete.
This was a good blast down here.
And back off concrete. This is little bits of concrete, and then where there's been a landslide. Bumpy road. This is bumpy road. It's what Fu calls bumpy road. It's good riding. Choke, 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 choke. Fuck! Oh, the stupid chook. Didn't want to get out of the way. Oh, big rocks. Oh! That was hard. Hi!
Get out of the fucking way.
And I think from those expletives you can work out that Tony stalled the bike or hit neutral and didn't go anywhere. But he's back behind me, and we're on these concrete roads with jungle either side, and they are a lot of fun. And following a local in, and we'll be pulling in. This is the T-junction Fu told us about, and we stop here for to let the others catch up, and we are mobbed by school kids.
Right.
There we go, Tony posing. Boys all lined up, being spoken to by some of the school teachers.
We'll see ya. It's Tambet. Tambet? That goodbye? Yes?
You see this look on that guy's face. Practicing a little bit of Vietnamese with them. Most probably horribly mispronouncing it.
Well, that was good.
And we are on the road.
I'll get everyone in the rear camera behind me, so it's all good. The only problem with the old GoPro, run out of power. Dog, dog, chicken, chicken. Chicken, dog.
That's right. Chicken, dog. Dog, chicken.
So we've done 60 kilometres today. through the rice fields, and from that stop we just had is 15 k's to lunch.
Riding back with Tony and coming up to my cornerman duties. Busy little intersection here, and we're aiming on going straight through. There you go, first hand goes up, and I plonk myself down across the other side of the road. If Tony looks that way, there we go, and I'll just let the rest unfold for you. There's the majority of the team negotiating local traffic. There goes Adam, and just to avoid the locals.
Hey! No, it's that way. That way. Fuck's sake. You didn't see what happened there. I was sitting through the intersection on the way that I was supposed to go, and they decided to turn the other way. Clearly my hand signals were not great. These fuckers just drive in the middle of the road.
So some massive straight roads here, and we're riding back with Tony. Bit of a squeeze between two trucks over this bridge. He's in behind thru still. And coming into town, we were going to have lunch. Pretty close to it. No videos from Nims. There's more videos from him after lunch. He didn't push the old button too many times before lunch. And there's thru chucking Tony right in the middle of the road at the roundabout to watch us all come round. Just form our own sort of traffic patrol in the middle of Vietnam. Well, not the middle of Vietnam, we're actually almost at the Chinese border, so. But everyone negotiates that well. Come up to a bridge. It's really just a walking path, but there's scooters coming along it. These guys backed up, and when I come through, it's all clear apart from a young fella on a bike.
This will be fun.
And not meant for big Europeans on grasshopper bikes. Apparently that's what they call.
Get out of your way, eh? There you go. Thank you.
Call the ones that we're riding grasshoppers because they sit up high. Or I might just be making that up. But we're across the bridge, and lunch is just on the other side. There we go. All the boys lined up for lunch. Tap letting us know what's going on. Some of us having a rest after eating. All ready for the final push. 2 hours.
Alright.
There's Joe getting some footage for Ride Expeditions. Who giving instructions to the van.
Oh, I need that breeze, eh? Yeah.
Starting to feel a little bit better after Tony gave us some night and days.
Oh, go. No one else will. Oh. Right, so we've got 40 kilometres to go up to the Chinese border, and apparently we have to start obeying the speed limit in the villages, which is 40 kilometres an hour. We're currently doing 50 kilometres an hour here, so yeah, really slow.
And if you're wondering, I'm going to pick up a corner duty here, but you've got 10 minutes left of this video. 10 minutes left of us riding in Vietnam as a group. Don't know what Mitch is doing there. There's Tony, Simon, Hugh, slide in behind Hugh. And we are riding with Nims. And his head's wobbling all over the place there. And a lot of road riding for the last 2 hours, and I really tried to cut this down. So we'll switch back Tony, and there's Nims out, giving the kids a high five. Started to do that a lot. You've seen it in the other videos.
And I think first said we're going to follow the railway line for a bit, possibly the right. I don't know. Yeah, riding on the railway line. So we're thrashing the rice there mechanically, not manually. Hi. Banana anyone? It feels like Thru has been out with the pump again. Oh, bread fills you up at lunch. Had a nice mango shake as well. Yeah.
And we're in behind Sam, and we switched to Tony in behind Nims along these railway tracks. So we've done Train Street in Hanoi, which you'll get to see again maybe in day 7 video. At the moment we're riding along the railway tracks into Lao Khao. And sitting behind Sam here, waiting to go across the railway tracks, trying to keep balance, just tweaking the throttle. We've got Hugh behind me, and we're up and over the tracks.
So we're leaving the train tracks.
And we're going to slide back to Tony's view. Coming up here, Stacey's doing corner man duties, or corner person duties. And coming up behind, back to my view, got Sam. I think I attempt a wheelie here. There we go, and up past Sam.
What do we have here? Very big Vietnamese flag. Possibly a wedding venue, eh? Or maybe a funeral venue.
Didn't see as many as wedding venues as we did in Cambodia, but we're riding with Nims, and like I said, it was all road riding, so tried to keep it short. I switch over to Tony, who was behind Nims, so we pick up right where we left off. And very green up here. Well, it's been green everywhere apart from where the golden rice has been.
So, last couple of hours of our big adventure, finishing on the road. Hi! High five! Hey!
Go, gave those young fellas high five.
Starting to see some big buildings, must be close. Here we go. Can't be too far away. All very nice roads.
And we're slowly getting a bit closer to civilization. They're riding with Tony right on Nims' shoulder. And coming through here, Mitch picked up cornerman duty. For some reason Stu's not doing cornerman duty, so Nims does. And all the boys going down and past. Had a little bit of rain here by the looks of it. And slides back in alongside Nicky. And this is about the last bit of semi-dirt road that we see.
Wow. I would say we're fairly close. To China.
Look at that. Into the city here, riding with Tony. Watch this little pizza delivery guy, or whatever he's delivering in his yellow box. Because he's on a mission.
Yes, you're getting passed by locals.
Yeah, and Nim's not interested to keep up with him. Riding with Tony as we're pulling in. And this is the Chinese border. And we are looking at China straight ahead of us. Across the river is China. So we have a bit of a rest here. Had some photos. Don't know what happened to all the photos. I only got a couple bikes lined up. China. Stu and Nims at China.
So there's Long Coal, and there's China over there. It's the bridge to China. China immigration that side, Vietnam immigration this side. And a bus.
View from Tony. Watch this man in the blue suit.
Adam the model.
Nim's trying to photobomb. And for that he gets his balls played with.
Nims has found a new boyfriend.
So we all take off while Nims stays chatting to his new boyfriend. And we have 2Ks to go before we have to give up the bikes.
You got 2Ks to go to the train station. And it's green. Oh, and I'm in third.
And ride with Nims as this car pulls out in front of him, as they do in Vietnam. And he pushes to catch up, and this is the end of our journey. Boys parking up in front of the restaurant here. Support van sitting there, riding with Tony now. And just watch as the rest of us all line up. It was been a fantastic trip. Great ride. Only one broken thumb. So all good. Apart from the person who had broken thumb, wouldn't say that. Yin directing Tony in. She was the logistics guru for us. And after we had a wash and some beers and a bit of a meal, kids put on a bit of a show. And then it was time to go to the train station. There's boys waiting. Getting on our train.
We've got Marbury Splash and
Splash.
Oh, it's in condition too. Awesome, thank you.
Right, lovely, beautiful.
Great. It's taken our salubrious cabin.
Right, we'll get this one. Get this one.
Like and subscribe, and maybe there will be a day 7. Just maybe.